everybody, and welcome back to Mind Your Money. If you're here for the first time, my name is Tasha, and we are documenting our journey to debt freedom, financial independence, and generational wealth here on this channel. We're talking about all things managing money, budgeting, saving, and getting out of debt. So if any of that type of content is interesting to you, please click the red subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when to come back around. Thank you so much, Legacy Builders, for coming back to another video. I really appreciate you guys. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you our 1 month ahead progress, as we have been urgently and desperately trying to get to 1 month ahead on all of our expenses since February. So it's going to be a pretty quick video, and I hope that you give us a like if you like it, and don't forget to stay tuned. So as of today's date, April 21st, 2021, we have $1,887 in this account, and we are very close to having it fully funded based on our current circumstances. Now, if you've watched any of our previous videos where I talked about our emergency fund, going through our Excel spreadsheets and Google Sheets, talking about how we're doing with that, then you would know that our minimum base expenses at the time we started our emergency fund was $2,388. But some things have changed since then, and the major changes that shifted since we started our emergency fund was: 1, we sold the car; 2, we don't have daycare expense anymore, at least at this time, because we're still keeping the children home out of our safety and precautions, since my husband and I are both working from home. So what we are going to do is account for inflation. So we still have a goal of $500 more to put towards our 1 month ahead account. I'm going to share a few tips based on what we've been doing that's helped us get there, and hopefully you'll find some inspiration for your own strategy and journey. And I thank you so much for giving us a like on this video, commenting down below if any of the information resonates with you, and let us know how you're doing with your journey to debt freedom or financial independence or FIRE, or whatever it is you're doing. We want to help you to remain consistent and stay encouraged. Okay, so this is just a couple of notes I put here. The actual amount of our bare bones monthly expenses is $2,338, and this number I got from my emergency fund tracker. Now, my hope is that by May of 2021, we can use April's money to pay all of our bills, and all of the money that we earn in May will be transferred to the 1 month ahead account so we can start preparing for June's bills. So that means I need to be completely fund this 1 month ahead account in order to do that. And then also for June, I want to be able to pay all of June's bills on June 1st using May's money. So the last $500 that we have, to transfer or fund into this account should be there by the end of April. Not quite sure yet how we'll actually be able to do that, but these are my goals written down. For me, I would consider this a stretch goal, knowing what I know about our finances. But I think if we can do that, we can start. If we can't do it by May, we can start paying bills 1 month ahead going into the third quarter of the year, which I think will be amazing. On top of that, and I know this is a side note, but I would also like to be able to pay off all of my student loan debt by the end of June, another stretch goal. But my faith is set up to have courage to just keep going until we get there. Even if we don't reach the deadline that we set, our steps are ordered, so we know that it will be fun. Now, these are the 1 month ahead categories. So every category that I said we needed to make sure was in this account starts here. Rent is first, of course, because you need to make sure you have enough money to pay your rent or shelter for the month, and that we have satisfied. So that's done. Next is our utilities. Our utilities include electricity and gas heat. So we don't include internet and stuff like that. So these are the two that come every month. We have fully satisfied that. Let me make this dot more pronounced. Yeah. Then food, of course. We're not there yet, but we're very close. We should have this portion or this category fully funded by the 4th paycheck of April. Next, I'm going to skip down to cell phone. Cell phone, we have fully funded that category in the 1 month ahead account. And then the next category we chose was internet. So that, of course, is there. 5 is Amazon Prime. Now, we did fully fund for Amazon Prime. 1 month worth of 1 month's bill is already set aside. However, we paid Amazon Prime in full in March, I believe. So we don't really need to be concerned about this for quite a while until March. So what I'm going to do is that money is going to stay there in the account, continue to collect interest of whatever the interest rate is at the time. And when it comes time for us to pay Amazon Prime in full, we'll be able to do that. All right. And in the interim, if any of these other categories happens to fluctuate or increase, like we expect, our utilities will change depending on the season, we can just use that money to pay for that. The 6th category is life insurance. We did fully fund that also. So what's left is food or / groceries, and also our inflation. So we are just estimating $500. So once that is completed, we will be ready to start paying our bills 1 month in advance. This is y'all, I'm excited. I might have to do a little dance. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you guys understood how I explained it. Just to do a quick recap, the first thing you want to do when you're getting yourself ready to be 1 month ahead on bills, figure out what categories you need to set up for. 2, make sure you have enough for any variable expenses like having to buy clothes, or if you have to do like light travel for work or stuff like that. Make sure you account for those also. Accounting for inflation is another good way to do it. Meaning it could be the cost of food is increasing. It could be that the cost of gas, like we see, is going up. Make sure you have a few $100s extra in that account to make sure you're protected. Then set up your plan of action. How much money are you going to put aside into each account by week, bi-weekly, monthly? How are you going to do it? And then stick to that goal. Share it with a family member, a friend, and if you're on YouTube as a creator, share it with your community, because this community is the best for keeping us accountable and also keeping us encouraged and motivated. So that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives to its fullest. Bye for now.